Hey garden friends, this is what happens sometimes. This morning things look pretty good in my lower garden, and they still look pretty good for the beginning of July and as hot as it's been. But this is what can happen sometimes, and you just have to, you can't really do anything about it. I'm walking down to water my plants. I see my squash plants, and lo and behold, this one looks great. This is a yellow squash plant. It was the same age as its mate right here, that just had a sudden death. Now, I don't know. It could be one of two things. It could be a vine borer. Plants generally just don't have a sudden death, but vine borers will make that happen, and that's possible. Although I haven't actually seen a place on here with vine borers where they've dug in. I've got places where I have cut off things. But when I went to look at this is where the root came out, and I've got the actual, this is what's left. It is clear that something just went, something just went chomp. And it could be a vine borer, and it could be a vole. This is an area where I've had problems with voles. So that is a bummer, but this is what happens. So what am I going to do about it? Well, these plants are towards the end of their productive life. The good news is it's not too late to replant, and I may do that, although I've got other squash that are coming along, such as this lemon squash plant, which is just now starting to produce, is doing really well. See all of the little lemon squash forming down on it? Well, this one didn't pollinate, but these are fine, and all of these little guys are good in there. So, I think probably got plenty in there coming along. So I've got yellow squash coming that will be productive and hold us through. Then over here, I do have my trombocenos. And with the tromboceno squash, you can eat them when they are younger, and they taste much like zucchini. So it's a very nice squash. It hasn't set any flowers for fruiting yet, but it's about to, you can see here. So these will be providing fresh squash for us throughout, later in about probably another week and a half or two, and definitely through August and early September. So the bottom line is I might not need to actually plant more squash. I don't want to overdo it on squash, but I do like squash. So that's the news. I hope your garden is pest-free and growing well. Thanks for watching. Take care.